The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast, baby. That's how this gets started. This is one of those evergreen episodes we're going to tape right in the middle of some other stuff we're doing. I don't know where I'm at. I could be in Europe. Sam, you could be with me. We could be in Canada.
Things could be happening. Hey, Grady, where are we?
I have Sam Damaris. I have Grady Pruitt. I have Zahid Dewji.
This is a combo that's never been done before. I've never done a podcast with you, Grady.
This is our first time saying
yes, and
nice
so
talking into a microphone your first time? Is that the
no. Turn the switch on or turn the mic up because it was turned down earlier.
There he is.
But
Grady and I could be anywhere within central Houston or Katy, making sevens of dollars doing comedy while this
meanwhile,
podcast
we could be on 6 continents.
Oh, I love this, man. Grady, we were talking about this earlier. What a cool thing, because the Whiskey Brothers started. It's been a lot of old school comics. Here, guys, Grady already has one. You need a shot. Get one. It's been a lot of old school comics that formed the Whiskey Brothers for a very long time. And then somewhere in the last couple of years, we've lost Sam to Los Angeles, and we lost Ed to death, and we lost...
Oh, come on. That's funny. We lost him to death?
It's where he went.
Yeah, we lost him.
We lost Kiki to sobriety, which is
Kiki
worse.
sober?
Kiki's doing fantastic. Owen Dunn
Is she
quit.
sober, though?
Yeah, Owen Dunn quit comedy and moved to TV. And who else was on here? Ashton Womack is now in New York. So it's a lot of our regulars have sort of moved on.
I
but
thought sickle cell. But
no. He's still with us.
You know what? Can I actually comment?
Sickle cell doesn't even want Ashton Womack.
Can I comment on the Ashton thing? Because my favorite thing about that was I was about a year and a half in when Ashton started doing the podcast with you guys.
Oh, wow.
And Ashton never used to drink. And so
we know.
A lot of people didn't used to before this podcast.
So Ashton would come to Warehouse Live for the mics, and he would be thrown he'd be so thrown. I was like, "What happened?" He goes, "Those guys got me fucking." And I was like, "Oh my god!" I go, "How much do you have?" He was like, "I had 2, maybe 3 shots." And I was like, "Yeah, you should be fine."
Hey, dude,
I love that kid.
So drunk.
When Owen Dunn did this podcast, I took him on the road. I held him up in a full Nelson while he peed.
We full blown. It was Paris, Texas, maybe.
Yes, sir.
We took Owen out, and this is an old story from an old episode. But he was so drunk that we got him to the back of Sam's car, and he had to pee. And Sam, I was just like, put him in the back of the car. So he's gonna pee in the back of the car. And I was like, all right, you unzip his pants, man. And then Sam, maybe Owen got him down on his own, but. Somebody had him.
I had him in a full Nelson
and
holding him up.
When he goes, "I'm done," Sam just shook him.
Sam gave him the.
And then we go. Can you zip your pants on your own? He goes, "I think so," and he did. And we just threw him in the back of the car like a duffel bag.
I'm laughing because he wears glasses, so I'm imagining the glasses shaking.
Bro,
you're imagining right.
All of it.
I went to Leeville with Kristen Lindner 2 weeks ago.
How was it?
It was great.
Total shit show drunk.
It was great.
Leesville, Louisiana?
Yes, I heard your story.
Is he doing that? Is he doing that show again?
Maybe.
Yes, he is.
Oh, I'm calling that motherfucker.
By the way, in the first 5 minutes, I put my drink down on the stool, and I made a motion and knocked the entire drink off the stool. And it's not my first rodeo, so I went, "Get over it. It's fine." And they went, "Okay." And I was like, in my head, I was like, "It's the smoothest I've ever."
They're professional.
Yeah.
No.
But I heard
they don't give a shit because they're gonna send you fucking 15 more.
Dude, he went there and
we did a Whiskey Brothers show.
Kristen said that Sam got so drunk there the last time that he passed out in the grass and lost all the money that he made.
No.
Because
grass is nice.
That is
Ditch is the right word.
Yeah, if it had been
Covered in
grass,
mud.
he wouldn't have muddy footprints on my fucking windshield. Here's what happened.
Because of that, Kristen told me that they gave us a hotel. We should leave the same night because the last night it happened, I had to figure out Sam, and I go, "I'm so happy with leaving the same night." So we drove 3 hours, did the show, left.
Here's what happened.
Okay, no.
So
hang on. First of all, Kristen is telling the story about when we went. When we went, I killed. They wanted to do it again. I came back and I brought Slade and Rob.
And I heard about Joe Pepsi. I heard about Joe Pepsi and all that shit.
And I went first. So Kristen had to handle me the one night that they got me shit-faced when I headlined.
Yeah.
I went first. We made Rob headline.
They sent 56 shots.
Oh my God.
They brought a trash can on stage.
3 of us.
Jesus.
56. And when I say shots, they were of various shapes and sizes.
That cup thing that they had?
Some of them where you light a fire and then have to section it.
I
And then
like those. I did enjoy those.
But a lot of them were whiskey, and between 3 of us, we did 56.
That's a lot.
They were probably nicer to you. When we showed up, they go, y'all are called the Whiskey Brothers. And
so they're going to...
It was literally, we were pinatas. They were like, let's keep hitting them until candy pops out.
Can I ask this? Because I say this because talking to some of the regulars there afterwards, there's a Fort Polk is next to it. So it's a military town.
Correct.
Yes.
And it's... as a brown person, you know some of my material. It's not the cleanest at all.
Right.
And so they expected it like, and afterwards they were like, yo, it's a military town. This is very funny, blah, blah, blah. Like all this, but I realized like part of that whiskey drinking debaucheryness is because there's not a lot going on there.
At all.
And those guys are like fresh out when they're coming. Like,
And because it's Louisiana fucking Hannah.
yeah, I couldn't even get a signal internet-wise.
It's a...
It blew my mind.
The state is built on alcohol.
Yeah.
The military guys want to think about anything besides their life in the fucking
Which
military.
is what I like.
We make a living off of
Which is what I like actually, because those. So insofar as like having that, I've personally had success with military audiences because I don't do a lot of like political shit, but basically those guys like the most like
because the
appreciative.
military audience, they look at you and they go, he's one of the good ones.
No, I'm on the
That's what they
opposite
do-
military.
That's what they do to me in small Texas town. In small Texas town, they go, he's one of the good ones.
Shit,
it
but
was
he's still
cool.
one of them.
But they're very appreciative of being like, this is dope. Like my life has been fucking a nightmare for years.
They're
so
the most appreciative.
and I love that.
Dude,
I do love that.
it's that, and that city in particular. So we had a part military, part drunken, part. I don't remember what all they were part, but
I lost everybody's money.
they paid Sam before the show.
Horrible
Sam
mistake.
No. They paid me after the shit show.
Okay, well I know this. They paid you sometime before I
If they
got
had paid me
before I got
the
off
show,
stage.
I would have stuck it in your car.
I got Sam. We couldn't find him first. Did I lose you first? Did I put you in the car?
There was a search party out for me. Okay, so Slade was talking to some waitress, and Slade was like, "Look,
It ended well.
we all had our own hotel rooms. Okay, so Slade was like, if I just get this motherfucker back in his bed, I'm gonna come back." He told this girl, "Was like, I'll be right back."
Yeah.
He goes, if I just get this motherfucker back in his bed, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna fuck this waitress. So he goes, "Sam, get your ass out here." He put me in the passenger seat of his car. He goes, "Don't move." And then he told her, he's like, "I'll be right back." He comes back out. His passenger side door is open. San Damaris is gone with everybody's money.
Ghost mode.
Jeez.
He's walking around looking for me.
Not just me, bro. I called Equisearch.
By the way, Grady-
wait, before you did that, did you
nothing in
say
Lee,
you
though.
walked across the field to the hotel and didn't find me, and then you went back to the club going, "We've lost a comic," and now there's like 10 people.
I got
out.
everybody.
There's
We gotta-
nothing there.
No.
There's nothing
and the
there.
They're gonna sit there and listen to Mustang Sally for the 65th time. They're gonna come out and fucking help me
Great
look,
song,
and
by
help
the
me
way.
look for the lost
the owner-
black guy
the owner
that
of
is
the-
already a myth.
The owner of the bar goes, "Found him. I'm laying mud deep in a ditch, hands over my chest like a corpse."
Oh my God.
And
There's a photo.
Slade goes, "Help me get him out." And they go, "No." And so Slade
my
takes my
God.
muddy ass.
What year was
throws
this?
the 2010,
1980 what?
9, 10.
11, something like that.
This is 10 years ago.
Throws my muddy ass in his passenger seat. Goes, "You're cleaning this tomorrow." And I go, "Bleh." Throws me in my hotel room. Goes back. Crushes.
Thank you.
Mungle has walked. He's gone. The next morning,
You know how long ago this was that Mungle walked? That's
the next morning, I wake up to check out of the hotel. I walk out, look at Slade's car. I go, "Did this motherfucker go off road?" And Slade's like, "That's you."
God
and then I look
damn.
at my dirty clothes and I go, "Shit, that is me." So
brutal,
then
man.
we throw my dirty clothes in the trash bag. "All right, man, I'll clean your fucking car." Then
What
we
kind of car
drive-
was that, by the way? What
Same-
kind of,
same
Same car.
Which is
we
what?
drive around this side.
unimportant.
Yeah. It's a make model 2007.
That's a
You don't even fucking know.
That's a bad look for your career when they go, how was the car 10 years ago? It's the same car.
But you pull around the corner.
What it is.
I get out to knock on Rob's door. Before I can even knock, he hears a car. He just comes out with his bag. He goes, we got to get the fuck out of here.
I left the 20 on the dresser. I threw up everywhere. We gotta go.
Oh, god damn.
It was murder. It was fucking. It was
Jeez.
terrible.
That guy is. Also, I heard you guys got fucked over on money that day, like that.
No, Sam lost it all.
No. Not that, but he got fucked up. Like there's some guy named Joe Pepsi that fucked everybody on a.
No,
big,
the guy's name was Sam, and he's the Asian owner of the bar.
That guy, we met him. He was the nicest. He was the sweetest guy.
He paid us exactly what he said.
Yeah. That guy was great.
I lost it.
But there was some middleman guy. I
No,
heard that,
Sam
like-
lost the fucking money. Everybody was
I don't
cool
know
while we were there.
Joe Pepsi.
Joe
I'll slap a Joe Pepsi in the fucking mouth for a stupid fucking name.
Joe Pepsi.
Well,
Is that
Kristen-
like Johnny
Kristen brought him up.
Bag of Donuts or
If,
something?
if your name was Joe Coke, I'd give you a fucking pass.
Well, Kristen brought him up, and like I jokingly
Joe
said it, and the guy that at Levo goes,
There's
he goes,
no
"I
fun
fucking hate
double
that guy."
entendre of Pepsi.
never heard-
Joe Coke has a fun double entendre.
We had a good time that night, though, man. I really had a great time. It is fun. It is fun doing comedy, not only outside of Houston, but
Yeah.
when people really want comedy with it.
Yes.
Hang on a second. Here's the thing. So you went and did this Leesville gig that we all fucking did, whatever.
Yeah.
So you've been at this a little longer. Slade and I, we're grandfathers in this fucking conversation.
I've always said that you guys are very old.
Grady fucking shut up.
Stop making fun of my car.
Grady fucking Pruitt.
What's up, buddy?
Grady's killing
Where have you been and what's been the worst?
The worst city that I've done?
Yeah.
Oh no! This
Maybe
is
the worst
no,
show.
not,
No,
not just sitting.
Worst gig.
You know
Worst
what?
gig.
Give him a second.
Shit gig.
I want him to take a second. Let me do a quick break because I want to come back. This is actually a decent conversation. More Whiskey Brothers in a second. I want you to do me a favor. Drunk Dollars 323-510-7468. Put that in your phone. Also join the Patreon. It's a very cool way to be part of everything we're doing. Special thanks to you guys on the bottle tier. We love you the most. And everything else is at Praise Whiskey. We're coming right back. I want to get to this question between you guys and a bunch of other stuff on the whiskey. I can't even talk.
I'm gay.
We'll be back.
Question? Comment? Just need to vent? Email us at podcast@praisewhiskey.com.
Welcome back to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Grady, Pruitt, and Zahid, Dewji, the new guard, as I like to refer to them in the Houston comedy scene.
It's the farm team, motherfucker.
They are, and they're the feature level comic that when you and I were coming up,
When we met?
yeah, yes, and the Ralphie Mays and the Thea Vidals and the those people, man, and it's anyway. We were whatever. It's good to have you guys. Y'all didn't even pour us a fucking shot.
No.
I poured me.
Useless motherfuckers.
But
no.
What he's saying is when we met, it's the we were these
Yeah,
dudes.
that's shop talk. Ask him the fucking question.
Okay, so
Which one's mine?
like you said, there's levels to this of people who've been doing this. So you've come up to another level. You've come up to
You were
that-
the first person you were,
Yeah.
I mean, Slade too. Slade was one of the first people I ever featured. I think Slade was actually the first person I ever featured for.
I apologize to
You-
comedy for that. Quit the fucking history on
no,
us.
but
Let's
you-
talk to these motherfuckers.
But the thing is,
No, I feel you. No, you're right.
you're a bit behind Zahid, right?
No, dude. Grady's a.
I'm not talking about an ability. I'm talking about
Oh yeah, years.
motherfucker.
I got you.
So I'm saying in years.
Got you.
Here's what we want to know. We want to know what's the shittiest gig you ever did. And I promise you, it's like the Gong Show. For the first 3 minutes, Slade and I will not jump in and go, you don't know shit.
Okay.
All right. Shittiest gig you ever did, go.
Shittiest gig I ever did was this bar wanted to do comedy, and they reached out to me because they were friends with the Improv, and they go, "What comics can you get us?" And they recommended me.
Okay.
Starts off bad.
So I got sent over there, and they gave me a good price. They paid me a good amount of money to come out there. So
Do
I
you
said
feel
yes.
comfortable disclosing that amount?
Nah, don't talk
No, because if someone else offers me a gig, I don't want to know what they.
That's why I asked. That's why I asked. That's why I asked.
Yes.
You don't
So,
Off
go
air,
on.
yes.
Negotiate against yourself.
Exactly. Yes. So
I didn't ask what was the amount. I said, do you feel comfortable disclosing? Go on.
Yeah, and I don't.
Go on.
So anyway, I agree.
White people never want to talk about money, by the way.
Yeah.
Black people don't want to talk about money. Ask me what I make. I'll hit you in your fucking dick.
So
You gotta understand how bad of an interviewer Sam becomes when he's drinking. It's
I think I'm doing great. Go on.
So I go.
Al Sharpstown over
I
here.
go agree to do the gig at this fucking sports bar, you know? And they go, do you want the stage set up inside or outside? And I go, fucking inside, man.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking do it inside, you know?
Do you want to shit your pants or you don't want to be in a toilet?
Yeah. And so they fucking stood at the gig inside. And then this how the bar owner says at the show, he goes, hey, we're going to do the show. We're going to do it outside. But apparently Hollywood.
He called you Hollywood?
Wants to do it fucking
He said that in front of you?
Yeah, he said it in front of the whole crowd.
Oh my God. That is awesome.
It's like, okay, all right, you know?
Jeez.
The fucking,
That's all right. You could have stopped the story right there and be like, that's a pretty good goddamn story. Right there.
No, it's already a shit gig. But I want to know, how deep does the rabbit hole go?
who knows? He hid in the green room eating everything but brown M&Ms all fucking night.
He's fucking
'Cause he has demands.
Motherfuckers.
So he called you Hollywood. What happened with the show?
okay. So the fucking host,
Hurry up, Hollywood.
the host fucking bombs, you know, because also this is NFL draft night. So the NFL draft is
Oh,
going on.
Christ.
fucking shit.
That's where everyone is fucking watching. And they all bail very quickly on their set. And they go, hey, you need to fill up an hour of time.
Oh God! Now, how long had you been doing comedy at this point?
2 years.
How much time did you think you had?
On a good night, 45.
That was what you
Yeah,
thought.
we all thought that at 2 years. We all thought that at 2 years. Wait.
How much did you have?
Wait.
Go single digit.
Yeah.
The amount of time that they asked you for
You lie.
was the amount that you decided to do the gig for anywhere close to what they fucking asked for?
Okay. They asked for 35, and I had 20.
That's fair. Yeah.
You know?
And you can make that.
Yeah.
You can get to 35 with
By the
no,
way-
book,
By the
with
way,
no
can I-
booking
Can I
crowd
ask a
work.
real question? Was this after you won Funniest in Texas or before?
It was after, because I won that shit very early.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because contests are meaningless.
Totally they are,
Here's
but-
the word of
Completely
contest.
bullshit.
You say they're meaningless.
But it still rises you up both
fucking-
mentally
they don't
and
mean
externally.
anything.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never won shit. I've never come in higher than third.
So anyway, I'm fucking doing this set, and I'm bombing so hard. So fucking
Because
hard.
if your next joke isn't the next pick
I
for the
remember-
Houston Texans,
I remember I looked up, like, just from my set, and everyone is looking at the screen
Yes.
or ordering a drink, and I just go, all right, for my next joke,
for my next joke,
Like a shitty magician. Like a really crappy magician.
for my next
I will
joke.
make the laughs disappear.
I fucking had my clock running. It was at like 17:35. I go, for my next joke, I'm gonna wait till my clock's hit 25 minutes. And I just sat back and waited there
that's
for
actually-
a minute.
Hang on. Did you get your money?
I got my money.
I don't give a fuck.
Grady, was it above $200? Huh? Was it above $200?
It was.
Bro, I'll tell
Worth
you.
it.
I don't mind talking.
It was-
hang on.
Slade watch me. Slade watch me in Africa in front of Marines going. I was
20 minutes into a 30-minute set.
Oh no, 10 minutes into a 30-minute set.
It felt like 20.
Eating shit. Yeah. Felt like 80 for me.
Felt like
motherfucker.
20 out of an hour.
Eating shit. I'm
It's
like
the most
20
gangster move
I'm like
I've ever
28
seen in my
years old.
life.
I turn around, look at the crowd, I go, I get paid to talk here for 30 minutes. Y'all don't want to listen to me talk at all?
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking be here.
Yeah.
but I'm gonna talk for 20 more minutes,
And they just
then I will hand this over to a much more qualified comedian. But just please bear with me. I have to talk for 20 more minutes.
and he did.
So what did you do? Because Grady wasn't around at the time.
I looked up at the fucking lights and I literally was like, I'm gonna burn my corneas out, and I just told shit, and it was
There's
so
something.
bad.
Go ahead.
But here's the side note to the story.
Yeah.
And if you're old school whiskey brother, you've heard this, but these two guys are not. So we were told we had to be completely clean. It's a Marine Corps base.
Totally, yeah.
I'm like fucking 4 or 5 years in.
And they love the dirty
After-
shit. They gotta love the dirty
They
shit.
wanted it.
They have
They
to
wanted
love the dirty
it.
But
shit.
So-
Sam was
Yeah.
under the false impression that I might have perpetuated that you had to work clean.
So Slade's on the side, and the dude running the sign goes, "What the fuck is he doing?" And Slade
I have
goes,
no idea.
Slade goes, he thinks it has to be a G-rated show, and the guy goes, "No, he can say whatever the fuck he wants." And Slade goes, "I know that. Don't tell him that."
So he said,
And I'm dying.
he says
I
good
mean,
night. He brings me up. I walk right up. I go, I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah, he
but
just-
this bitch ass motherfucker.
Yes,
You just burn your
First thing
friend
I
for
was
fun.
fucking-
You gotta,
So then
you gotta
the
burn your
next
friends
night-
for fun. That's
The
hilarious.
next night we have to do a show for the same people. It's the same venue. We're thinking maybe another crowd. They go. We walk.
the
It's the same people.
40
They go,
motherfuckers
"Ladies
show up."
and gentlemen, your first comic,
do you
Sam
mean another
Damaris."
crowd?
Have you ever? So
You know the military works.
we're doing. Listen, we're doing.
It's the same guys.
It's my second military.
Listen, that second night we show up, and at least he's like, "I got a shot," and then the same dudes are in the crowd. And when they get ready to they introduce him, and they go, "Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Damaris." Have you ever tasted?
walked
Have you ever
out-
tasted a sigh?
No. Tasted, heard, felt, smelt, seen. I walk out on stage, and they're like, "Ah, motherfucker,
Bro.
And it's
This
a
is
big
the first.
stage.
This is the first. Military.
This is
No,
my
no,
second-
no, no,
this is
no.
my second-
But I know him.
But I.
Well, I'm asking. I'm interested in that. That's
you know
why I
what
asked.
big stages you got to walk. There's a long walk to the mic. When I come.
Oh
out,
yeah, I perform for
I
30s
hear-
of people.
I hear the, and I run and grab the mic and I go, hey, whoa, don't leave.
Yeah.
The first thing I say in my life is, don't leave. And they're like, what? I go, I was told that I had to do a completely family-friendly G-rated show last
so
night.
they already thought.
And they go, boo. I go, yes, I know. Now I know I can actually do my shit.
Yeah.
And they're still sitting there, arms folded, like, what is he gonna do? Bro, when you are allowed, when you have to do one clean show and then do a dirty show or whatever you want to do, it's
Yeah.
very liberating.
Oh, totally. Because you're not
But
confined anymore.
when you
Yeah, of course.
just ain't shit, and so, remember that Jet Li movie Unleashed? It was that. They took the collar off.
I don't support
and
what they do.
I just went at these people. Dude, I get off stage.
people?
I get off stage and they're coming up to me with shots going, dude, yeah, let me buy you a
Hell
drink.
yeah, that's
Because
awesome.
last night I wanted to fucking murder you. He's like, we're going to throw you out in the African
Can I ask
desert
you one
with some
question
Somalis."
before you get out?
You want to ask who had the fucking horrible show because they'd burn all their good shit the fucking night before? Me.
you?
Yeah. Suck a dick. I had to follow him
He had to
hot
follow me hot.
with a B-45. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
My question was, what is the joke that when you have to make it clean, you do, knowing it's not going to work because the words don't work the same?
Oh.
That's a good question, right?
So I'll tell you because I just did it. So I have a joke.
and boy, are your arms tired.
And we got to do this quick because we only have like 5 minutes.
okay.
So I just did it. I have a joke about I don't think it's recorded, so the audience might not know the bit. But about this homophobic redneck neighbor I used to have, and the bit basically consists of. So you know the bit. The guy's talking about how he doesn't want anything gay to happen, even though nothing.
As they do.
Right, you know what I mean? Just like, we're going out tonight. Don't if anybody
yeah, I do
puts
know-
a
I know-
dick.
I do know the joke. I do know
so
the
the,
joke,
the
yeah,
bit, and the guy he goes, anybody puts a dick anywhere
Okay,
near
how
my
many
mouth.
dicks I got to put in my mouth?
Yeah,
To
and
prove
the
I'm not gay.
So I say dick a lot. So I was
Yeah, yeah.
doing this PG show recently, and I was like, I think I can skate by with this bit.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I completely tried to sell it without saying dick, penis, anything like that.
Feels weird.
And it was like, if I go out and like you start the bit without having written the words to,
Yeah,
you know
you
what I
feel
mean?
that, you feel-
so you're like, what am I gonna say? So I go, you know, man, like, we go out tonight. Anybody puts male genitalia in like, there's no way to do it.
For me, it was my skydiving joke where I was like, now I got to jump out of a plane
With this
another
dude's
man because
pressed up against my ass.
It used to always be with another man's dick pressed up against my ass.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I was like, with another man pressed up against my ass. And that was my TV friendly one.
Right.
And then I went somewhere where they were like, we want G.
G.
And I go, yeah. So now I got to jump out of a plane with another man in close proximity to me.
It feels weird.
It feels weird. But guess
can't-
what? Guess what? When it feels weird and when you do it and when it still goes over, you're just like, that's how fucking funny I am. That's how fucking good I am. I took with another man's dick up against my ass and I turned it to with another man in close proximity.
That's so not as funny.
No,
That's so not as
weirdly
funny.
funnier.
Everything we're told as comics is to shorten it.
Yeah.
I just added 10 syllables and you're still laughing? Yes, I am better at this than you.
By the way, I'm only laughing because I want to come back to this podcast. Grady, what's
Well,
yours?
here's the thing. Grady fell asleep 20 minutes ago. So
Do you have a joke that
I'm
you
still
gotta?
here.
are you
buddy.
good?
Do you have a
All
joke that you got to clean up that you're like, fucking, I hate that when I gotta make the words fit the clean thing, but it doesn't.
You're not
work.
that dirty to begin with, though.
No, he's not. He's.
I'm a. You and I work together a lot, and I bring you
Yeah.
when I can. You're not.
Slade, by the way, my avails, they're open.
You're the bad kind of brown. You're wait, no, that's
Tell me
earlier.
how
I'll
bad.
accept that.
That's how this podcast started.
Tell me how bad you feel about this shit, man. I fucking,
Just put the mic anywhere near your mouth. Just come close. Just
Am I here? Perfect. Am I here? Right here?
all right, way better.
All right. Tell me your thing and riff off wherever you want to.
Oh, thanks.
We drink a lot on this podcast. We got a minute and a half. Go.
Well, this story is about 5 minutes long. Maybe it's not the best setup.
I have one about shit. There's a joke I have that I hate. It's about how white people and black people talk shit differently.
What?
And, yeah, I don't know if you know about white people and black people. They're different.
Hang on.
Have you heard about this? Have you heard about this?
One talks about stock portfolios. The other one talks about your dick.
How long have we been best
And fucking
friends?
your mom.
And you're just telling me this?
I hate this joke, but it
Why
makes
do you know
me-
so much about stocks?
Motherfucker, you're blacker than me. Don't even fucking. No.
But I hate this joke. But there's the thing where I go like, oh, black people shit talking like it never makes any sense. But it's very funny because they go like, I saw two black dudes fighting. And they go, shut the fuck up, you pecan pie looking motherfucker. And in my head I go, I go,
we did that about a stripper
I was-
stomach.
Yeah, I was like, man, what the fuck does that mean? But when I had to do that clean, I was like, man, shut the hell up, you pecan pie looking guy. And it like everyone's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I ever did comedy.
Yeah, it
I'm
doesn't
so-
work without motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it
No.
just doesn't-
You're right. If you're quoting,
It
if you're
needs
quoting
it
black
needs
guy
the-
shit talk, the fuck has
I've
to be
told
in there.
Trey this, by the way, but I've told Trey this. I was like,
And
the
faggot
N word,
has to be in there.
the N word has like 7 meanings. It's like the Quranic. It's like the way the Quran has Arabic. It just has like one
It's
word
like
can mean
Muhammad.
7 things. Whereas
Yeah,
I've told
it's like
Trey, I was
love.
like, you can say the N word, and it's like sometimes it means like I love you. Sometimes like get
Agape.
the fuck out of here. And I'm like, this one word encapsulates.
Yes. It means I love you.
And as a- and
it means you need to get your shit together.
Yeah, it means
But
It
as a
means you're my
did
child
you
and I'll
just
love you forever.
ask? Did you just ask me that?
as
Did you
a
just ask me
with
that?
20 seconds to go, as some school of brown person, can you say it?
I don't really give a fuck, but the only reason I wouldn't say it because I don't want to fuck with anybody else listening to it. But if you're talking to me in person, I don't really give a fuck at all.
All right.
I don't. That's my viewpoint on it. My family's been in Africa
I'll
for
put it
200
this way.
years. I don't care.
We got 3 seconds left. I would not hit you in the face with it.
I appreciate
Oh,
that,
that's
Sam.
so sweet. Grady, you still awake? You're not. Let's
Oh, wait, buddy.
These fucking wiggers.
Grady
Oh, no.
Pruitt, Zahid,
That's allowed.
Dewji, Sam Damaris. I'm Slade Ham. We'll see you soon.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.